Hi everyone, welcome back to Biotag YouTube classes. In the previous part, we studied about the theory of chemical evolution, which is given by Oparin and J.B.S. Haldane. According to them, how the first life form could have formed from the pre-existing non-living organic molecules like RNA, protein. We all studied about those things in the last class. Then in this class, we will continue with the chemical evolution and the experimental proof which is given by S.L. Miller and his co-workers in the year 1953. While studying about Oparin and Haldane's experiment, the complete theoretical explanations like the broth formation, co-acervates, and how bionts they results in the formation of new organisms, how they reproduce by budding, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಥಿಯರಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ನ ನೋಡಿದ್ರು ಬಿಟ್ವೆ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಪ್ರೂಫ್ ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಆಗಿ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? S.L. Miller along with his co-workers, he is trying to create the old condition during the formation of earth ಯಾವ ಥರ ಇತ್ತು ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಡೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ವೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೆವಿ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್, ಹೈ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್, ಮೀಥೇನ್, ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ, ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ಗಳಷ್ಟೇ ಇತ್ತು, ನೋ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್. ಈ ಒಂದು ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ನ ಲ್ಯಾಬೊರೇಟರಿಲಿ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಅರ್ಥಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗುವಾಗ ಲೈಫ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಯಿತು, ನಾನ್ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಆ ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರ್ನ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಲೈಫ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತಾ, ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಸಿಗುತ್ತಾ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಯೂನಿಸೆಲ್ಲರ್ ಆರ್ಗಾನಿಸಮ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಏನಾದ್ರು ಸಿಗಬಹುದಾ ಅಂತ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ನ S.L. Miller ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಫಾರ್ ದಟ್ ಹಿ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ S.L. Miller, an American scientist, he created similar conditions in the laboratory scale, and for this creation he just used the round bottom flask, ದೊಡ್ಡ round bottom flask ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಡಿಸ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಆ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ಡ್ ಫ್ಲಾಸ್ಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓಲ್ಡನ್ ಡೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎನ್ವಿರಾನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ನ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. he just created the old conditions. let me trying to draw those diagrammatic representation how S.L. Miller in his laboratory he conducted the old conditions. The round bottom flask, it is somehow like this round bottom flask, it is connected with the electric discharge. For the electric discharge he used two electrodes. They are connected to the battery, positive and negative charges, and this round bottom flask, it is in its closed condition, on circular closed conditions alli irutte. It is introduced with the gases like ammonia, methane and hydrogen. In the ratio, this ratio is very important, 1:2:2. In many competitive exams or many books they have confused that whether which one is 1, hydrogen is 1 or ammonia is 1, ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ. It's very important. Ammonia, it is 1 in its ratio. You can take the ratio as 2:2:1, then at that time ammonia it should be at the last position, so that the ratio is 1:2:1. They have mixed, S.L. Miller mixed all these chemical contents inside this round bottom flask, so that due to the electrodes, due to the presence of these electrodes, the electric discharge was created, and this electric discharge including this gases mixture. And what are the gases? The gases like methane, ammonia, hydrogen, along with water vapors. Here the water vapors, they are created by giving the temperature of 800 degrees Celsius boiling water, and such huge temperature water is mixed into this container. This experimental system was not completed, and such a mixture of gases, they are connected to a condenser. Here the condenser, it is connected with the water inlet and water outlet. Continuously the water is circulated inside this condenser. As a result, out and in water. The high temperature is coming to a slight lower temperature. So that is the condition which is happened in the previous days, right? Like temperature ನಿಧಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, continuous water circulate ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, and all these contents which are present at a very high temperature of electric discharge by the electrodes inside the flask, they are moving into these lower directions. As soon as they passes through this condenser, the temperature decreases slightly, and they are collected in the form of water droplets, right? And such collected water droplets, now they are allowed for examination. How? What is their content and examine ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. For that, it is connected with the trap. It has an inlet and outlet. Here we can remove the substances which are collected at this position. Now they are also again connected to one more round bottom flask. Here this round bottom flask, comparatively it is slightly lower in its size, but this is meant for the storage of water. Here water is stored, and this water it is in hot condition. For that, they should be provided with the heat energy. Heat ಅನ್ನು ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ at 800 degree Celsius. Such heated water, now it is passing through the one more small channel, a small glass tube, and this glass tube is connected to the round bottom flask, so that the experimental setup of SL Miller it is completed. But the very important thing that we should remember here is the condition, and the condition is anaerobic condition. The oxygen molecules, they should not enter into the flask. That condition has to be taken care. For that, here he has an inlet which is called a vacuum pump. From this vacuum pump, if any for any time ಯಾವಾಗ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ನ ಕಂಡಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಯೂಮ್ ಪಂಪ್ ಗಳಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏರ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ನ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಸೆಟಪ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. And here in the trap, the molecules they are collected, and these molecules they are with organic substances, and organic substances along with water. This experimental setup was allowed for a week, so that for continuous examination what has to be taken place, thousands of years ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿರೋ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್. ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೈ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ವಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಗೆ SL ಮಿಲ್ಲರ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟಾಗ, ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ಲಿ conclusion, after 7 days he observed the amino acids. And the amino acids present in this trap, they are like glycine, glutamine, alanine, phenylalanine, then glutamic acid, ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ಯೂರಿನ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. He observed the amino acids like purines, pyrimidines, ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಸ್ಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿರೋ ಟ್ರ್ಯಾಪನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮೈನ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ತಗೋತಾರೆ. The trap was examined so that the content in the trap, they are cleared that they are made up of amino acids. So in this experiment, he is trying to give us the condition which is present in the olden days, and such condition when they are recreated in the laboratory, we are getting some of the products, and their products they are similarly like the living content. Nammalli ಇವತ್ತು DNA ಆಗಿರೋದು purines, pyrimidines and different amino acids are the living contents. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹೈ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಇಟ್ಟು ವಾಟರ್ ವೇಪರ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಾವು ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಡಿಸ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ, ಲೈಕ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಡಿಸ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಹೈ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಸಿಡಿದು ಗುಡುಗು ಬರ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೈ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಇದ್ದಿರೋದು ಅಲ್ವಾ. Such conditions are repeated, as a result we get the same result. And there are so many repeaters, they are also conducted similar experiment like that of SL Miller in 1953. ಅವನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಸೇಮ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಸ್ಲೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್. ದ ಮಾಡಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದ ವಾಟರ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ 800 ಇಂದ 750 ಆಗಬಹುದು, ದ ಲೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಟ್ಯೂಬ್, and he has examined for 7 days, could be they have taken for 15 days, and the content ratio 1:2:1, it is varied. As a result, these repeaters they are also getting some of the results, and the results which are obtained by the repeaters, they are like different proteins along with amino acids. They get proteins, some of them they get the pigments, and few of them get the fats and sugar molecules. ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ ಶುಗರ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. These are all the substances, they are examined carefully by different scientists. So by this we can conclude that the living substances they are obtained at the early stages of the earth, and the living content because of the chemical reactions, and somehow by this conjecture story we can accept that these molecules they are obtained from the theory of chemical evolutions. And after few days, in a meteorite ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕಲ್ಲುಗಳು ಉಲ್ಕೆಗಳು ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಲ್ವಾ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೀಸ್ ಮೀಟೋರೈಟ್ಸ್ ವೆನ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮೈನ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಗ್ಲೈಸಿನ್, ಗ್ಲುಟಾಮೈನ್, ಅಮೈನೋ ಆಸಿಡ್ಸ್. ಅವುಗಳು ತಗೊಂಡು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಬಂತು, ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಥಿಯರಿ. ವಿತ್ ದಿಸ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಎವಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ದಟ್ ದ ಥಿಯರಿ ಆಫ್ ಎವಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ಆರ್ ಲೆಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟ್ರೂ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನೋ ಐಡಿಯಾ ದಟ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ life form, how it is formed, and accordingly it is known that metabolic capsules they are responsible for the life ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. And regarding those information we'll discuss in the next part. Thank you.